Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley. I never say this anymore. Why do I never introduce myself? My name is Ashley, if you're new here, and I make videos about food, veganism, random food challenges, and other lifestyle things whenever I feel like it, and we have a really good time on this channel, so if you would like to subscribe, you should. For today's video, I'm going to be eating raw foods for 24 hours. And a raw food diet, if you are unaware, consists of raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds. That's pretty much it. Any food that is not in any time been heated over 118 degrees Fahrenheit is considered raw. I actually made this video about a year and a half ago, eating raw vegan for 24 hours, and there's not many videos at all on my channel that I dislike. However, I don't like this one. I do not think I did a good job of it, so I am remaking it today, redoing it. It's gonna be 500 times better. I have a lot of fun foods planned for the rest of the video, and you have to stay tuned. Even though I'm eating raw vegan today, it's not because I'm interested in going raw vegan. I'll talk more about that at the end, about why I will never go raw vegan, so stay tuned for a recap at the end of the day. But raw veganism is just not for me, but I'm gonna do it for today. I'm gonna make myself for the video. Before I get started, the only thing I wanted to say is that you all should text me at this number right here if you want to receive exclusive updates on my videos and other projects that I'm doing. You can ask me questions and we can chat over there. I got a new contact book, so if you did text me before, it's the same exact number, but make sure to re-text me. Just say like hi, hello, and it'll re-add you to my contacts, so you can be in the special group where we chat and you are the first ones to know like cool things that are happening. Let me just say, some really cool things are happening, so if you want to text me, you should. That's all I have to say. So let's go to the kitchen to make breakfast because I need to eat some raw vegan food today. For breakfast, I believe I've seen on Kate Flowers' channel, I apologize if I'm wrong, but I think I remember seeing a raw cereal bowl where she added multiple fruits like apple, banana, whatever they wanted, with raw nuts and seeds on top to make cereal. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for breakfast. So I chopped up half a banana, a persimmon, and an apple, and I'm going to place that in a bowl. And then I'm going to add on some raw pecans on top, also some raw walnuts, then hemp seeds, and almond milk to make it cereal. I mean, it looks pretty good. I know it's gonna taste good because I like all these foods. Fruit with raw nuts and seeds. Obviously, if it was my choice, I would add some cooked like wheat-based cereal to make it feel more like cereal, but still good. Hello, it is now lunchtime and I'm going to be making zoodles, which I'm going to be using like avocado, raw sunflower seeds, and maybe some raw cashews to make like a creamy dressing. However, I wanted to make like a curry style zoodle, but then I was thinking, are spices raw? Like, can I use curry powder? I wasn't sure. So I first tried to Google it and I got a lot of mixed opinions. It seemed very complicated. And then I asked everyone on my Instagram story. I have a question. Are spices raw? Like, if I was to be eating a raw diet, am I allowed to use spices like curry powder or paprika or garlic powder? Please let me know. Are they raw? I have no idea. Please help me really quickly. I only left it up for like 5 minutes to get some responses, and I would say 90% of the people said yes. There were a few no's. However, after looking into it more, I feel like it is more of a personal decision based off of how raw you want to be. Many raw foodists will only stick to raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds. Like, nothing can slightly differ from that. However, some others seem to be more lenient and do accept spices. The only raw vegan YouTuber, or she's not fully raw anymore, or at least a YouTuber who used to be raw and makes many raw recipes, is Kate Flowers. I mentioned her earlier today. I looked up the recipes on her websites and she does use spices. Even on recipes that are titled raw, that are labeled raw, she uses spices. And then I knew I wanted to make some type of curry zoodle, so I found this 10-minute raw vegan curry over zucchini noodles, and they use curry powder, chili paste, cayenne pepper, sea salt, and so spices. So I'm gonna be using spices today. From what I believe, if I were to ever go raw, which I've already talked about the fact that I won't, I would incorporate spices because I don't think that that would take away from any of the raw food benefits. So we're gonna be using spices. Basically, you just blend up a bunch of stuff in to make a sauce and then makes. Do I still have a zoodles maker? If not, my whole plan is ruined. How? We're good, okay, good. Instead of the cashews, I'm just gonna be using avocado for the creamy part. I don't think it'll affect the flavor that much, and I have a bunch of ripe avocados. Are you kidding? You can see the remains. I had to use squash instead of zucchini because it was too big, but I'm not gonna taste it. It looks pretty good. Like, this looks like noodles. I mean, it's definitely not bad, but would I make this over normal noodles? Never, like absolutely not. It's just not noodles. Like, it might look like it, but it's not. So I'm going to eat this. Then I'm actually going out to dinner somewhere, which I know they have raw vegan stuff. I've never had any of their raw stuff, so that's exciting. But I'll turn on the camera again if I eat a snack, or if not, see you at dinner. Oh my God. Okay. Please just like stand up. Great, okay. I cannot see now because I've looked into my flashlight for the past 5 minutes trying to set this up. However, I am now in the car because I am driving to a place called Plant Power Fast Food. You might be wondering why I'm going to a fast food restaurant. I look like I'm telling a ghost story right now. It is so dark. I'll just hold this up and like blind myself, but it's okay. I'm going to a fast food restaurant because they actually have raw food there. They have 2 raw tacos made from walnuts and pecan meat. Actually, I'm like kind of torturing myself though by choosing to do this because I hate the parking lot here. It is on PCH, which is a very busy big street with a tiny small parking lot that is nobody cares about this. I'm talking about the parking space for the past 7 minutes. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's really all to say. Guys, I made it, and I got a space. We're here, and I'm gonna go get my raw tacos. A little skeptical, but we'll see. So I got my raw tacos really quick and easy. I'll talk about more when I get home, like because I'll eat them when I get home, but I'm really hungry at this point since I pushed off coming here for like way too long because I didn't want to drive here. And then I did it! Yeah, I would have died if I didn't have a backup camera. May have slightly scratched off some of the paint of this side of the car. I've never done that before. When I tell you I hate that parking lot and I will refuse to go there, I mean it. But I did it for this video, so I think it deserves a thumbs up. Enough with that. We're trying the raw tacos. It says seasoned walnut and pecan taco meat, cashew hummus, guacamole, shredded kale, and veggies in a cabbage shell. From what I can see right now, it looks like kale and cabbage. Like, I don't see anything else. I took off some of the kale and I think it looks okay inside. I don't really know. This is my taco. Wait, why is this actually really good? Hard to eat, but it's good. I'm pretty impressed with this. This is pretty, like, this is much better than I expected. However, if I did go to Plant Powered again, would I order this, like, over their burgers or chicken sandwiches or, like, burritos or breakfast sandwiches? Like, no. Probably not, unless I really want some greens that day. But like, I'm not disappointed at all. This is much better than I expected. I don't know what I expected, but this is pretty good. I'm gonna eat my 2 tacos and I will see you all for dessert, because I made dessert already, but I had to refrigerate or freeze it, so I'm gonna eat it in a little bit. For dessert, I made these raw chocolate cakes. I saw them online, little tiny things, and I followed, I didn't really follow the recipe. I never follow recipes, ever, pretty much, unless it's like baking where I need to. Everything else, I just kind of hope for the best. Well, I followed the main part, but some things I adjusted. So the crust is cacao powder, pecans, walnuts, and dates. Then the top is cashews, maple syrup, water, cacao powder, and I believe that's it. So again, I will leave this like raw chocolate cake thing recipe down below. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I would eat this. This concludes my full day of eating raw. I feel satisfied. Like, I do feel good. The reason why I wouldn't go raw is, one, because it is harder to get proteins. It just is. The only thing you can do is like sprouted beans, which I didn't do any of today, and a lot of green vegetables. Nuts have protein as well, just you have to eat high amounts of nuts and seeds to get protein. Like 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds has 10 grams of protein, which is pretty good, but still, it's much harder. And then the main reason for me is that it's extremely limiting. I can't just go out to any restaurant and find something. You have to be very, very, very prepared, eat like at all times, which just doesn't seem fun to me. And then also, it is much more expensive. Fresh fruits and vegetables can be kind of pricey depending on what you get. And then raw nuts and seeds are so much more money than roasted. So because of that, I will never actually be raw vegan, but I do like raw vegan food like this, and it was fun to do today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what other 24-hour eating challenges you want me to see from me, and I will see you all in my next video.